Trainers, what is going on? Drewby here, bringing you some more VGC action, VGC meta discussion, and we all heard about Gyarados gonna be in the rise, intimidate, flying type, immune to fissure, yada yada yada. But let's talk about my boy rotom-wash and why I think this mon will be a phenomenal option or a phenomenal meta call as the meta progresses and we get more into regulation C. I think this mon right here is really solid. So I think the best set for it right now is going to be this, the Hydro Pump T-Bolt Will-O-Wisp Protect. Now, the item could be Leftovers or Citrus Berry. It depends what you have used in your team already, what you want to bulk for, what you want to prep for kind of thing. We're gonna go into some calcs in a bit. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about at that point. But the main thing is being Terra Fire. Now, naturally, Rotom Water resists water and flying, which is two really common stabs right now, common attacks right now, whether it's Terra Flying or pretty much just Terra Flying, or you see Palafin everywhere with the Jet Punch, Wave Crash, or just being naturally resistant to those, taking like no damage is phenomenal. And then when you Terraslash the Fire type, yeah, you're weak to water now, but you still have the EQ immunity, you still have the ground attack immunity, the fissure immunity. Terra type Fire is really nice in tandem with water electric typing because now you resist fire, ice, grass, bug, and steel. The main concerns there are resistant fire attacks, which you already do when you're water type, but you still get that combo when you, or that resistance when you still terrestrialize. You resist steel, which is really important. Obviously you're weak to water now, so Palafin is an issue, so obviously use Terra sparingly when you want to use it, when you don't want to use it kind of thing. Obviously it's going to come down to the battle and your knowledge. It's not like, oh, you always got to go Terra Fire, but the main things are resistant steel, ice, and the grass attacks that you now have, which is a pretty common attacks you see coming from the opposition. So with those types all covered, when you Terrasilize or you don't Terrasilize, I think you have a wide range of Pokemon that you resist that are currently very top tier or common in the meta. Now, there are other options for rotom-wash, we're going over those, but like I said, I think this is the best option overall for rotom-wash. You can go T-Wave into Helping Hands instead, but Willow is obviously phenomenal. And if you don't want to protect, you go Helping Hand, just go pure support, forget protect, and just try to boost up some attacks for your allies there. Power is yours, my friends, you decide. But let's go into some calcs now, and I'll show you exactly why we have this Rotom's EV spread the way it is. I'm going to put myself in the middle here because I have no idea if it's blocking or anything or not, but I think I should be fine. So right off the bat, we see Rotom against Fluttermane. Fluttermane being the most prominent and most common mon in the meta as of right now. Don't see that changing. Honestly, Stab Go, Stab Fairy, just really fast, especially bulky. This mon is always going to be a mon you're going to run into. So, we see Shadow Ball is a guaranteed 3-hit KO after lefty's recovery. Kind of highlighted too much there, but you get the point. You see that right there. Guaranteed 3-hit KO, and the same for Citrus Berry as well. So in this case, it doesn't matter too much. It will matter in the game state whether you want the big boost recovery or the overtime recovery. Depends on the game is going. That is up to you. Actually, I lied. I think Shadow Ball is 2%. I mean, with the Citrus Berry, it is a 2% chance to 2-hit KO with this EV spread. So 98% of the time, you're gonna be just fine. But man, oh man, that 2% might come back to bite you every now and then. That's why I like lefties here, but again, this is just assuming Fluttermane is max attack, timid, life orb, and honestly, we've been seeing Fluttermanes with like not much of it. We've been seeing like 44 here, and then like they'll have either a booster energy or something else going on, consumes more physical bulk. And then obviously Rotom's Hydro Pump is not going to be able to do too much. There's also a 3-shot, but I'm just showing you basically at the most prominent and the highest, our hardest hitting special attacker in the format, I would say. Outside of like, I don't think anything really hits harder than this, honestly. Naturally, without any boosts and whatnot. It just shows, if you could be 3-shot KO'd against this thing, that just shows you how bulky you are against the rest of the special attackers in the meta, such as, I can't think of anything right now, but maybe Iron Moth. I don't freaking out. I think his base is 140, but either way, you eat up its sacks, and it just goes to show the bulk of this Rotom EV spread right here. Nothing crazy, like I said. Citrus Berry or lefties is going to be a good option for you. Now, let's talk about what I was just saying. Another huge special attacker, still a pretty common mon in the meta, not like what it once was, but I still think Golden Go is phenomenal. Now, assuming it's not modest, it's just the usual Life Orb Timid, max attack, max speed, which most of them are. Sometimes you're going to have the choice specs here and there, but maybe running the modest one with max bulk. But either way, I think Golden Go is mostly going to be this set right here. Shadow Ball, Life Orb boosted, 3-shot KO after Citrus, and the same, oh, that's Levitate. The same with lefties as well. So that just shows you the bulk of this mod. Oh, I'm sorry, I lied again to you. It is a... Nope, it is guaranteed 3 character lefty recovery, and obviously make it rain. You resist steel, whether you're Terrafire or not. So, bada bing, bada boom, you're looking pretty freaking good over there when it comes to the Golden Goal matchup. And obviously, Hydro Pump Kid, you can possibly 2-shot it, not very likely, but if it takes a little chip damage here and there, those Hydro Pumps are going to add up. I just dropped that. Now, let's see the physical side of Rotom. The big thing we're all talking about right now. Obviously, you have high speed def bulk there. You can go more defensive bulk. That is up to you. But I do like this spread, and I'm going to keep it like this on mine when I give Rotom-wash a go. When I get one going over here. But the thing is, obviously, Dragonite probably the strongest attacker, I would say, in the meta right now. With the E-Speed, Choice Band, normal Terastallization, especially if Chan Power's there, this thing is going to hit like a truck. Not really much you could do about that. Whether it terastallizes or not, it's still going to be a 2-shot KO most of the time. I mean, it's a 9% chance. And sometimes the Dragonite waits to terastallize, so maybe living 3 E-Speeds would be key to you winning the game here and there. Who knows? But most of the time, we're going to see a terastallized Dragonite. The E-Speed just going to really freaking hurt. E-Speed always goes first. Not much you can do about that unless you can block your own priority in your team attack. Maybe Farigiraf, but overall, that E-Speed's really going to hurt. I'm just showing, like, yes, you can go more physical bulk and maybe, like, really eat it up. But even if you go, like, max and then, like, bold here, like, that E-Speed is still, you know, it's still a 2-shot. So, in my opinion, it's really not worth it for that regard. That's why I have it the way I do have it right now, with mostly speed def and a little defense juice in there to keep the physical attackers at bay. So, just showing Dragonite is always going to be just that doozy of a mon, you know. However, if you live and get a Willow on it, look what we're talking now. Where the heck is it? Where is the nature of the status? Gonna put burn. We're gonna show you how much E-Speed drops. Look at that, you know. That becomes like, what does it become now? It becomes like a pretty much a 4-hit KO. You're not gonna be a max HP most likely when you burn this thing, but maybe you pound puff yourself. I don't know. I'm just showing you get the burn off, and this Dragonite is a completely different story now. You know, you're really going to be doing well against it. So, that's a Dragonite there. Another big physical attacker, like I said, is Palafin in the meta. And just look at that right off the bat. The Jet Punch and the Wave Crash, just doing absolutely nothing. Obviously, if you terastallize, you're getting bopped. You know, you got to know when to terastallize, when to not. But, and then if they... if you're just looking good, you don't have Terrafire, you're just Water Electric, you're just walling the heck out of this thing. It cannot do anything to you. And the best part, T-Bolt will not kill it, because I think most Palafins are like max HP, max attack. But if they are not, and like some like speed here, I'm almost positive most of them are, you can indeed OHKO it, but it's like not. I'm telling you right now, this is probably not going to be the case. You got a 30% chance to OHKO it. So, cute, but like I said, most of them are going to be max HP there. I'm just going, once again, showing you how physically bulky Rotom is against Palafin, whether it's invested in defense or not. So that's why we have like bare minimal defense here. That's why I'm leaning more towards special defense on this thing. Now, we're going to go to Pokemon, the original calculator here, because for some reason, Sword of Ruin doesn't come up as an ability. So, I wanted to show what the Chan Power is going on here. Now, you can see right off the bat, the this is a Life Orb set instead of like the Sash is showing like just for a common 30% increased damage over here from the Life Orb. We see the Throat Chop is going to be a 2-shot no matter what, but like I was saying, with Tailwind up, you will outspeed this bad boy. And if you get that burn off, baby, look at that right away. Completely shut this thing down, and 2 Hydros will take it out without a freaking doubt. And then obviously you resist ice no matter what, so terastallization ain't gonna matter here too much. But we see there the Throat Chop, it just becomes a non-issue. And honestly, there's been a bunch of Chan Pows like running not Throat Chop, so they might just have Sucker Punch here. And if you know I'm tailing up, they can't Sucker Punch your Willow, so you get the Willow off here. And if you get by a Ice Attack or Sacred Sword, it ain't doing nothing. You're just sitting there living all day. The freaking Rotom-wash comes in and Willow's the Chan Pow, you know? So those are just some quick examples of why I think this mon is so good. Honestly, there's not many good electric Pokemon in the format right now. I mean, you could argue Palmod and Iron Hands, but even Iron Hands has seen a decline a little bit. But I do think rotom-wash with Levitate being immune to those ground attacks, you get some EQ synergy on your team, a nice Will-O-Wisper, an additional Will-O-Wisper, maybe free up Will-O-Wisper on your Arcanine. You can run Will-O-Wisper on the Rotom, and then put something else on the Arcanine, or just run them both. Why not both, as the old meme goes? So, just a quick little update there, or a quick little information for you guys why I really think rotom-wash is going to be a really good mon. Those calcs are phenomenal. And, like, even if we look at, like, we go to Pikalytics here and see the most common things, like, I probably should have calced Chi-Yu, but you resist fire. Let me see. Let's actually do it right now. What does Chi-Yu do to us? Let's see. Let's just go to you. Let's make you Chi-Yu. If I can find it, we'll just do this. Chi-Yu. My mic is in the way. There we go. All right, so a Dark Pulse is going to jack us up. Even the Overheat. Wild, actually. Well, what is this? It's like Specs. What the hell are you? It's Choice Specs. So let's just say it's not Specs. Maybe your Sash also. And we could see here, without Choice Specs, you live in 3 Overheats with the easy bright ability, right? Oh, the ability's not there. Never mind. I don't even know what the hell the ability is called, but never mind. All right, scratch that. So Chi and Power still jacks you up. You're going to take 25%. Just do math here. 25% more damage from all those attacks there. And then if you like throwing life or whatever, it's going to do... it's really going to hurt you. However, you get Tailing Up, like I said. Here comes Hydro Pump. 6% chance to OHKO. But, like, honestly, man, you just get, like, let's just say we do, like, I don't know, Champow, we have, like, a little chip on you. You're, like, 105. Alright. That Hydro Pump now becomes a guaranteed OHKO. You get a little, just a nibble of chip on him. And there it is. You get an OHKO on that Chi-Yu. So, quick little video for you guys why I think rotom-wash is going to be a phenomenal option. Terrifier in the current meta. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Give rotom-wash a go. Let me know how it goes. And that's that, guys. Stay healthy, stay sexy, stay beautiful. We'll see you next time. Fancy outro, yeah. Was that good?